Welcome, everybody. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Now, happy Friday. Welcome, everybody. Una hear say una aircraft will be dey Burkina Faso don land. I don't know if any of you know, but make I show una. Make I show am to una. And you see it? It has landed after they held them for a couple of days. So here it is. It don't finally land though. The aircraft has finally landed from Burkina Faso. Finally, it has arrived. Okay. All right. Listen to this, guys.
Buy their way out of the travel restrictions from the USA. These rich Nigerians thought they could buy their way out of the travel restrictions from the USA and travel bans by buying citizenship in another country. The Caribbeans offered this program, CBI, citizenship by investment, which it really should be passports for sale. This is what this really is, just passports for sale. So places like Barbuda, places like Antigua, and places like Dominica was like, hey, for $230,000, you too can have a passport. You too can be a citizen and enter the United States of America. But the U.S. caught on to all these schemes and was like, you know what? Y'all are banned too now. Y'all get it? Banned too. Y'all are banned too. Was it really worth it? So Nigerians trying to work their way around the system, it still didn't work. And Dominica, the UK is looking at Dominica. They say they also banned. Like you can't just go into the UK without a visa no more. Once upon a time, I think they were able to do that, but now They banned. They looking at them funny. So yeah, was that $230,000 really worth it? Because these schemes all came to light. These passport for sale schemes all came to light. Y'all talking about is CBI, citizenship by investment. Man, y'all gonna have a bunch of Nigerians flooding your islands now. But anyway, yeah, on to the next scheme.
Una hear? So they ban Nigerians. Rich Nigerians, they try to go buy up all the so-called elites and the ones wey be tiffy among. They don go buy passport for Ireland so that they go fit use am dey enter the US. Na UK say okay, you can no longer. Hey God abeg o. Hey! Temilade, welcome o. Greetings sis. Please, as you come in, abeg make una help me double tap your screen device to like the live, share am, subscribe, let others know that I'm live. Oh, I wanted to start with this, so I forget. Oh, Mona, listen to una new anthem.
Thank you very much. Please be seated.
Na their new anthem for Senate be this. Worship to one man. Mona, listen.
Is how shameless and problematic Nigeria is at this point.
Okay.
I first of all know you would want me to mind my business.
No.
Talk about my own country.
We need
But
the
listen,
abuse.
I don't really care about what you think. And if you haven't checked in my videos, I talk more about my country than any other on this platform.
Talk.
But at this point, it's not just silly and problematic how miserable Nigeria is. It's becoming for all of West Africa. And if you feel agitated already for my choice of words, wait and hear the rest of all I have to say.
Go ahead, go in, go hard. I'm telling you, Temilade, it's
Nigeria's
wild.
population is a national security threat.
Abemona, help
to
me
every
double tap
neighboring
on our
and
screen
West
to
African
like.
country. As of March this year, Nigeria's population is more than half the total population of West African countries. More than half. This means on any given day, the influx of Nigerian citizens to any West African country will easily swallow up the entire local population. This is why every country in West Africa needs to have a say in what goes on in Nigeria, on the backdrop of the fact that they like to travel, ladies and gentlemen. They like to move, and they are moving in numbers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, two major situations are making Nigeria look scary to the rest of Africa, especially the neighboring West African countries. And I said two major things. But first, let's put aside the lack of stable electricity and inflation for now. Those are regular problems everywhere that every country in Africa has to deal with. However, the two worrisome situations brewing in Nigeria, which threatens the sovereignty of other African countries, has to do with the religious extremism and poverty. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to again hold back on the insults for now, and also put down your biased glasses and hear me out for a minute before you come in. Are you aware of the number of Islamist jihadist groups operational in Nigeria as of 2025? Let me give you the list, ladies and gentlemen. It started in the year 2000 with Boko Haram, whose aim is to establish an Islamic state in Nigeria. Then the first splinter group from Boko Haram, called Ansaru, was formed in 2012. After Ansaru came the next splinter group called Islamic State West Africa Province, aka ISWAP, which started in 2016. Darul Salam also came in from the Niger Delta, and then the multiple Fulani militant groups came in. Just when we thought these groups were too many to handle for one country, Then we hear of a group originally from Mali and also operational in Niger moving in to Nigeria. They are called Lakurawa. Lakurawa. The situation appears to get worse by the days, from one bad jihadist group to a worse group. Ladies and gentlemen, is Nigeria becoming or already become the main breeding ground for all terrorist groups in Africa? What's going on here? When other countries are thinking of ways to create conducive environment to entice foreign investment, Nigeria is rather enticing terror. Let me ask you this. What conditions are making the northern part of Nigeria so enticing to these groups in the first place? Because this is where almost all of them are situated. Every day I read the news in Nigeria, I get terrified. Every time. Because the spillover of these groups will directly enter all the nearby countries. These are countries in West Africa. This may include the splinter groups moving to other countries or the citizens of Nigeria abandoning their own homeland for another. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a serious issue that needs immediate continental concern. Nigeria is a friend of Ghana. Nigeria is a part of ECOWAS. When they are moving into your country, we cannot turn them away. But when 1 million moves in at one time, what then becomes the fate of the host nation's security, sovereignty, and economy? And this can happen on any given day, ladies and gentlemen. And what actually terrifies me is this. I don't see any real political actions or steps taken by the leadership of the country to deal with the situation. You don't hear of the presidency talk about strategies. You don't hear of governors talk plans and senators the same. Where are the marches, ladies and gentlemen, and the demonstrations on the streets to force the hand of the government to face it head on? Where are they? It's like the fate of the people in this country is in individuals' hands. Those with the resources may hire armed officers for their personal security, and those who don't have to live carefully and away from certain hotspots. Ladies and gentlemen, is this the best Nigeria can do in their own country? Day in, day out, all we hear is kidnapping, robbery on buses and even on trains, village killings and so on. Is this ever going to change in Nigeria in the nearest possible time? Nigeria currently ranks 10 on every type of crime list in the world. Talk about cybercrime, organized crime, financial crimes, and extremism. You will find them on the top 10 list of all of them. What type of society are you building? On the criminality index on ocindex.net, you are 6th out of 193 countries, 2nd out of African countries, and number 1 in West Africa. You are ranked 19th among the least peaceful countries in the world, and nothing shows it bothers you, especially they that hold power in the country. Omonaja, what's up? When you finally get the chance to vote for a president who may bring a difference to the country, you reject it. You vote the same type of leadership in every election, and the problems continues. Why won't you try change?
Okay, I disagree with him on that. In case he does not know, we did vote correctly. Oga, are you aware? Everything you are saying, tum network, bam, on point. I even want you to go in and go harder, because Nigerians need to be hearing they need to dey collect left, right, center, okay, so that their brain go reset. But when you say that the citizens voted, nope, the citizens did not vote for this madness. This man imposed himself, bought the election. Do you know how many people died during the election? Tom network. So we did not vote for the man. In case maybe person wey know am dey listen.
Why can't the people try what Ghana did? You come out in your numbers. You create your own coalition centers. You protect the ballot boxes at all costs and ensure a free and fair elections for once in your lifetime. Because if you as a regular Nigerian don't like what's going on in your home country, you have to do something about it, ladies and gentlemen. That cannot be done by anyone else but yourselves, unless it benefits you. What's the ultimate goal here? When you have chosen democracy as your system of governance and it's only making life a living hell for the majority of the people. What is the plan, ladies and gentlemen? This is disturbing. Now, on to the second situation that is of equal concern as the first. This is about the level of poverty in Nigeria. You have more than 40% of your total population living below the global poverty line of $2.15 per day. That's more than 100 million people, ladies and gentlemen. That's a national security crisis. To have more than 100 million people who don't spend up to 3,300 naira in a day is problematic for the state's economy and for the people themselves. And here's how. The 3,300 naira per day will include your transport fare in and out to work if you have one, or to school, your breakfast, your lunch, your supper for one person. And so when that's not possible for more than 100 million people, then there isn't much these 100 million people are doing to contribute to the economy of the local state. People must work, produce, buy, pay taxes, and all of that, which runs the local economy. And that explains why countries whose citizens spend more do better than countries which citizens spend less. This is economic fact. Economic activities thrives off of demand and supply, buying and selling. And so when purchasing power drops, supply power is affected. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition to that is the low rate at which Nigeria's economy is growing. With the kind of population you have and expected to have in the next 10 years, your economy cannot survive on a single-digit economic growth in a fiscal year. Currently in Nigeria, your country is growing on an average rate of 3.4%. 3.4%. That's super slow for your size. You need to move that thing to more than 10% per annum and sustain it over a decade to meet the surge ahead. Your country's population is projected to hit 290 million in the next 10 years, and that's adding at least 50 million more people to what you have now. So the pace you are running will have to change immediately. From 2020 to 2023, the average unemployment rate was over 39% of the capable workforce until last year, when the new administration by Tinubu had to revise the method for calculating to reduce it to now 5.3%. Whether that is accurate or not, the reality of the people hasn't changed, and that's a huge problem. Ghana and every other country for that matter have our own problems to deal with, but at least not with the numbers Nigeria comes with. The very fact that these two situations I've just described has a direct impact on all neighboring countries is what has triggered me to do this video, because the rise and success of Nigeria is in the interest of all African countries. In the same way, the fall and demise of Nigeria is detrimental to all African countries, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore, whether it offends your pride as a successful Nigerian who doesn't like your country being talked about in a negative light or not, that's not only up to them or you to determine what others may say, because once there is a problem in your country, everyone will feel the impact. Just like it said, when Nigeria sneezes, every African country catches cold. Folks, I want to read your opinion on this matter without insult. So let's hear from you. And
Bam, una hear am. No lies detected o. The guy not talk wetin we no already know. Alright? No lies detected. This guy said it all. Anybody wey wan take offense, oh, too bad. Nigeria needs to hear the truth. This is the time to open their ears. Now, look at what your professor Usman said. He said, we strongly reject any plan by Defense Minister Christopher Musa to wage war on Fulani people. He is now a political office holder, not a battlefield soldier. We demand dialogue and non-violent solutions, not endless warfare. Military confrontation will fail. Una dey hear? I hope so. Now they see the sponsors don't they crawl out of the woodworks. Okay, all right, let's move on. This is in Congo, Republic of Congo. The Kindu Airport. The passengers when they the airline, they were forced to jump out of the Boeing 737 because there were no stairs available. Eweleke. Eweleke. We listen to that chomo.
I know they have recorded.
Make una double tap the screen device to like. Oh, the likes are low. Abemo na no verse. Una dey verse for me. Oh, that no mean say I no go make una verse again. But abemo na me like am.
But when the
If you never like, please like.
2 or 3 will be open. And I want the world to know we are not putting empty coffee in the ground. I challenge the Gumi. Let us see. Nigerian government have already handed us over to terrorists by saying there's no genocide. So now the terrorists are paying. So they are really working to send more of us in the grave. They have gone to America through Ribado, the NSA, with their team to water down that there is no genocide so that they will continue to kill us in silence. And I know the world is not stupid or coward. They will say they don't know what is happening. Rather, the Nigerian government, Ribado and his team, they look stupid before the whole world. Yes. Coward.
Yes, sir.
I'm praying the day that I will come face to face with Ribado. Even in the midst of crowd, I will challenge him openly.
Yes, sir.
And God is going to give me that day that will come face to face. Reno Amokori, he also said there's no genocide. Secretary to the federal government, Omoye, we spoke on phone. He was telling me how good the government is. And he's a Christian. I said, stop with your long talk. I want to ask you one question. Secretary to the federal government. Do you believe there's genocide? He said, no. I said, what do you say? He said, there's no genocide. I said, you are a coward. Then he starts saying, network. Doesn't want me to hear. Omoye will finish his tenure. He will come and meet us on the ground.
Bam.
He will meet us in Benue.
Yes.
Either at the wedding ground or burial ground. We will face each other. Hello? Hi. I saw News Central are here. God bless you. Channel is here. God bless you. Other network are here. God bless you. I'm here in Nigeria. This burial, by the power of God Almighty, is going to reach Trump. As I'm talking, there's a connection into what house. Then they will be able to read what the Bato National Security Advisor gave to them, whether it is true or not. Today, I am begging you in the name of Jesus Christ. I tell my president is here, my vice president is here. The president is here, is in person of vice who represented. Thank you for coming, honoring this place. You were there in Bindi. Most, you performed everything, and today you are here with us. The whole church is with us. My president say I should greet you. He said they have function in Zamko with the general secretary of the church. All of them are there. And I thank you. The area commander, you are here. God bless you. Local government chairman, God be with you. God will continue to sustain you. I thank God, my brother as heir. All the Jamfulani and my representative, former House of Assembly member. Just keep my God mentioning. I thank God, my manager, the manager of riders is here. I can see also, we give God the glory. Our House of Assembly member is also here. Dixon, God bless you. Be with you. And the rest that I could not mention, especially Honorable, they covered it. I saw him. Honorable Giwa is here. Thank you, sir. God bless you for coming, for identifying yourself with us. I really praise you. There are others, and I have to say I'm very sorry to follow the crop. The Secretary Khan, Plateau State, we are going to have a world conference. And by the power of God, we will present it. When we call for that world conference, all the message, those that we are sent to come, they corner them at Abuja. And when I spoke in the national television of one house in Abuja, I was on my way to Benue. They heard that I was in Abuja. They invited me. As the new central of Lagos, I was there in Lagos. Let me tell you something. I will not stop selling the truth. Telling the truth. It's only the truth that can save us. Choose death by saying the truth. And look at the truth. This is the message that I'm giving. There's no any preaching again.
Hey, if you are just joining, welcome, welcome. Temi, you say Africa, who put it's karma. All the evil that has been done is karma. You have to serve punishment.
And then you ask yourself a question. Is the government really interested in improving the lives of the people? Or are they all about just making themselves look good? How can you come and impose new tax laws in a situation where a lot of Nigerians are struggling? Now they will say, oh no, you don't understand it. You know, these laws are to help Nigerians. It's to help the poor people. And some of us have read the law. And let me say this out of the bat, okay? Just allow me to say this. Every time we ask questions, you listen to Mr. Taiwo Yedele, for instance, who is the Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform Chairman. He likes to, our government officials need to understand that they are public servants. They are working for the people. They were hired to do a job on behalf of the country. So when we ask questions, right, it is our right to ask questions. We have every right to not believe you. We have every right to not even think that you are telling the truth. So when we ask questions, don't condescend to us. Don't talk to us like we're stupid. Don't tell us to go read something. We've read it, and the devil is in the details. So we need our public officials, whether it's the works minister or the tax man himself, to stop condescending to Nigerians. Nigerians have every right to ask questions. We have every right to know what our government is doing. And so what we are saying is that we have read the law, and this law does not favor the average Nigerians. At the time, we should be talking about providing jobs for Nigerians. Are the ones subsidizing the inefficiencies of government. Are they going to get deductions for those things? When I pay, right, to fix my road, when I pay to secure myself, when I pay to buy my own transformer, when I pay to take generators to the hospital, all of the things that the government is supposed to provide, am I going to get tax refund on those things? So when you say that you are bringing up reforms to help the ordinary Nigerian, ask yourself, how about the structures? Nigeria has systemic problems that instead of the government to focus on those problems, it is Nigerians themselves that are actually finding ways around. We are the ones paying for government inefficiencies, and there has to be a way for the government to see that you cannot tell me because I'm earning less than 800,000 naira a year, I'm tax exempt. That doesn't cut it, because how about the levies? How about NURTW boys? You know, Funke, I'm told that those guys charge, whether you're a Kenapem, whether you're a Okada rider, bus driver, many of them pay up to 1,200 naira per day. Per day. Multiply that by 12 months in a year. Does the tax policy somewhere account for that? And you say, oh no, we have to tax this fuel surcharge. We have to apply all of these laws because in other countries of the world, oh, it's not just Nigeria, because that's what they say. You know, they say other countries are also charging these things. Well, are you providing the kind of system that those other countries are providing?
Right, guys. So I finally decided to start that podcast. So consider this. You're
Okay, that's not it.
Cannot do, does not exist. My country people, I just say make I inform on now. According to the allegations from the National Assembly, say the tax bill where they pass, the one where presidency don't put as gazetted copies they sell to Nigerians, it they different. No, they say they don't add different insertions. They don't forge a lot of things where be noted that they don't put out for the final draft. Neither they sell as gazetted copy. And for this final one where they put, so they don't give themselves many powers. The things where be no even they want to pass on National Assembly, they don't forge and add for there. And according to this one where they forge add, so the people where they collect tax, they go start to defeat, they arrest the people where no agree to pay tax. So as you did so now, once the tax bill finally come into place by that next year, FIRS, Sabina, NIRS, whatever they want change their name to, they go feed the arrest people where no agree. Nigerian government, Ori Buruku Leshe, this level of failure and incompetence, they need to study them. Because I don't know government where go fail in leadership, fail hopelessly and helplessly. Where we say everything na propaganda and packaging, including to forge tax reform bill. Now when I say when they control the entire government, when I want turn Nigeria to one party state, all Senate one be APC, House of Reps now they control. More than almost 30 governors for across the state now they control. Judiciary, the only people who never declare officially to APC na INEC. Yet, when I know if it still pass and gazette the actual bill will come out of the APC Town Hall Money Point National Assembly. You still need to forge and add to it. This is failure on steroids. This one is the SI unit of monumental failure. Nigeria exists so that other countries go learn how not to govern their nations. Shame on you, Nigerian government. Ori Buruku Lenshe. Ori Buruku Lenshe. It be like now this una tax collector government go finally change Nigeria. The way where we need Nigeria to change leadership. Because the way where una they run wild. Una want collect tax or where you want to reap where you did not sow. You not provide water, you want tax borehole. You not provide light, you want tax generator. They say FCT administration, they want the tax generator pollution. Ori Buruku Lenshe. Oshilenshe Nigerian government, because it is like the citizens who don't see everybody as animals, we no deserve any any level of dignity. The only ministry where no they active, where they never create under Tinubu government is Ministry of Suffering and Increase in Hardship, because now they plan be that. As other government they sit down, they plan how make the life of their citizens better. On our own meetings now to plan how to increase hardship. You want to tax people for criminality. Job where you no create, people create job by themselves, you start to dey tax them. When they don't fit pay tax, you want to arrest them. Oshilenshing, Ori Buruku Leshe, Nigerians make una shine on our eye. They passed tax reform bill from APC Town Hall National Assembly, yet you cannot gazette that copy. You still need to forge an ad. Ori Buruku Leshe, Nigerian government. This is a shame of governance. Today, una don't carry shamefully and shamelessly, they don't carry budget of 2026, go submit for National Assembly. You they submit 2026 budget without any clear expenditure of 2025 budget. What thing happened to 2025 budget? The Tinubu government is the highest. Now una don't increase revenue pass. Now una don't increase expenditure. Now una don't increase debt pass. That is all the money where they make from 2025, from oil and gas, from VAT, from company tax. Everything went into servicing of debts. Debts when Nigeria they owe, and it was not still enough to service all debts. Jesus! Master strategy government. Make una see master strategy Ori Buruku government. Nigeria make una shine una ayo, because as they carry the budget go, you trust Agbabio and the people where they the APC Town Hall National Assembly. Now on their mandate they shall collapse. Now they don't use welcome the president. 2024 budget, 2025 budget, they don't send to House of Reps. They make they repeal and reenact. That is about 3 budgets they run concurrently. President say make they give approval so that 2025 own it go run until March of 2026. Oshile. Ori Buruku Leshe, make una see master strategy government. Make una see people where build Lagos, reach Nigeria, town building materials don't finish. Nigeria, shine your eye. This tax, any attempt to tax Nigerians for criminality, that tax law, if the allegations are true, say they don't go forge, they put in session, the tax.
Guys, I'm sorry, I don't know the connection. Something happened.
Assembly make una no wine una self, because all this on your mandate una shall collapse una they sing. So Nigerians are not animals, we are not fools. Nigerians are human beings and citizens who deserve good leadership. Any attempt to continue to impoverish people, make escalate. See motto of vice president, see motto, see convoy of president, office of first son, first wife, second grandmother, third great grandmother, office of the step uncle Ori Buruku Leshe. So now our tax una won't use the fund una life. It will not work. It will not work. Nigerians, they say from next year, if una allow them, people where they collect us, they go arrest you. Work where you they do that tailor. In fact, no worry, this tax talk now we go start to the talk. Those influencers say una call 20 of them where una won't go pay. They never reach. Make una call us now. We go explain this tax now, henceforth to Nigerians, because this tax where una want tax so is a tax of criminality. Now we go start to explain them. Everybody go pay tax. So even in the hookup, Olosho people, the people where una no give up, una won't collect tax from their hand. Everybody, nobody is exempted, because Ori Buruku Leshe, we say no to forgery of tax law. We say no to taxing for criminality. You cannot reap where you did not sow. If it didn't day, it didn't day. Go and pull people out of poverty. Go and create job and employment. Go and account for the money where we now say from removal of oil subsidy. This level of criminality and brazen corruption in government will not be sustained and will not be accepted by the people. Now we go start to talk this tax issue. On una mandate, una shall collapse. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
So, una don't hear am. We could not listen.
Nigeria, that would suggest not only is a genocide against Christians not slowing down, it's escalating. Well, Director of Equipping the Persecuted, Judd Saul, joins us now. Judd, what can you tell us?
It's just heartbreaking to say.
Guys, please
but our
continue to double tap the screen device to like
that the Fulani ethnic militia was gathering on the Nasarawa Plateau border, on the Nasarawa Benue State border, and the Nasarawa Kaduna border, and they are gathering as we speak. And we have intelligence that they're gathering, and they're planning to do major for Christmas against Christians. And I was in Washington, D.C. last week, and I publicly announced that this was going to happen. And I specifically named the towns and the locations that they're planning to attack, which was Riom in Plateau State, Bokos, and Barkinladi in Plateau, and also Kafachan region in Kaduna, and the Agatu region in Benue. I said that publicly. I said that at a press conference. We have intelligence that this is where they're planning to attack. And I notified the Nigerian government. I notified the government. I said, we have very reliable intelligence that they're planning to attack these areas. And then just 2 days ago, they attacked Barkinladi, killing over 12, leaving several wounded and 3 missing. And we gave them advance warning that this is where they were going to attack, and the Nigerian government did nothing. In fact, President Tinubu himself acknowledged my terror alert and said it was lies. And now there is blood on the hands of the Nigerian government because they were warned.
Well, brother, let me ask you this: what else has been happening this week? Because I know that it wasn't just that attack.
It wasn't just that attack. So in another area in Plateau, it wasn't listed in one of the communities. 4 children were slaughtered. They were having dinner and just out in an open compound having dinner, and Fulani came in and just killed the 4 children. A pastor was killed and they kidnapped his wife. And then they killed 2 other farmers along the way during this attack. So right now, over 20 Christians have been killed in just the last 6 days, leading up to Christmas. And the attacks are going to continue and get worse because our intelligence says they're gathering, they're massing up, they're planning to kill a lot more during this Christmas season.
Okay, so Judd, we've obviously been highlighting the work of Truth Nigeria and your incredible reporters on the ground. And the thing that we keep hearing most in the comments, aside from prayers, aside from standing with you, doing with whatever we can, why is no one doing anything about this? Why do we keep having these updates with Masara and with Mike and with why is no one stopping? Why is no one intervening? Why is nothing being done? And these comments like CBN, do something. I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm in San Diego. I just got a microphone here. And so people are obviously, and probably no one more than you, unimaginably frustrated when we just see the massacre of Christians in Nigeria, and no one's doing anything. So like, Judd, as someone who probably not many people on planet Earth are more involved, more plugged in, more aware of what's happening right now than you. So why is no one doing anything?
An organization at Equipping the Persecuted, we're doing everything we can do. Unfortunately, within legal capacity, all we can do is respond. After attacks occur, we're there with aid. We're there helping the victims. With the 12 that got killed, we sent money to help cover the cost of their burials. We're paying for the cost of the wounded, and there's all this wounded medical costs, trying to save their lives. And then there's families that have been affected, so we're trying to help the victims of those attacks. That's what we do on a regular basis, is respond to the attacks and help those who've been persecuted. But what we've been trying to do with Truth Nigeria and as an organization is work with village security teams and putting out these terror alerts and trying to save as many lives possible. I'm saying as an organization, we're doing everything within our power to help persecuted brothers and sisters on the ground. But it's going to take more than what we can do, and that is government intervention. The Nigerian government to stop being complicit in the killings and to start protecting the Christians in their country. Because right now the Nigerian government is totally complicit. And the US government, if Trump is true to his words and says, we're going to go in guns a-blazing and make sure the killing of Christians stops, it may come to that. But intervention needs to happen now, otherwise we're going to have more dead bodies over Christmas. But as an organization, we are doing everything we can legally to save lives. And that's at equippingthepersecuted.org if those want to help and do that. But the thing is those of you watching, you have to get on your phones, you have to call Trump administration, you have to call your congressmen and senators and say we need action now in Nigeria, because the Nigerian government is not taking this seriously.
Well, I applaud everything that you're doing, obviously, Judd. Yeah, I thank God that you and your organization exist. But Masara just sent me some photos of charred, and that's what I'm going to use, charred corpses of children. And I looked at my phone the other day. I'm like, and I have 3 young boys. I gotta, wow. I'm scared to look at my phone. And then these are photos sent across the world. I can't imagine actually being there. So let me ask you this, and I'm sure this will get under your skin. What do you say to people that say there is no genocide of Christians happening in Nigeria?
If they deny the genocide in Nigeria, they have blood on their hands, because you're being willfully ignorant and you are ignoring the facts. And the facts don't lie. The dead bodies don't lie. The number of dead certainly don't lie. Neither does the number of destroyed churches lie. What you don't see is Muslim communities being completely wiped off the map. You don't see Muslim mosques being destroyed and wiped off the map like you are Christian communities. This is a systemic genocide. I'll tell you this, there is a very well-funded propaganda machine from the Nigerian government paying a lot of people, even Americans, to hold the narrative that there's no Christian genocide. And if you fall for that nonsense, you are falling for a lie, and you need to go repent of it.
Amen, amen. Well, Joe, let me ask you this. Let's say, by chance, the President of the United States is watching this video right now. What would your message to him be?
President Trump, if you are what you said about protecting Christians in Nigeria, now is the time to act and use the resources at your disposal to intervene on behalf of our persecuted brothers and sisters in Nigeria. They need all the help they can get. The Nigerian government is worthless, and they are complicit in the attacks. You cannot trust them.
Amen. Straight to the point. Well, my brother, I know you're a busy man. I'll give you the floor for anything else that you want to say, just because obviously your voice is so important, so crucial to this horrific genocide. I mean, let's not mince words. So I'll give you the platform. In closing, Judge, is there anything else that you want to say?
I would like to encourage all of your listeners to please add the plight of the persecuted brothers and sisters in Nigeria to your prayer lists. Pray for them every day. And pray for our team, the Truth Nigeria guys, and our equipping the persecuted staff that's on the ground. Pray for their safety as they go into very dangerous territory to bring relief to our persecuted brothers and sisters. And please, 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 take action. Support us, equippingthepersecuted.org, and then call your congressman and senator and say enough is enough. Intervene on behalf of persecuted Christians in Nigeria now.
Judge Saul, I appreciate your time, my friend. God bless.
Thank you, sir.
Una here, who is what's it called? Who is a boxing fan here? Because me, I be boxing fan. So I wonder if anybody else is a boxing fan here. Who's watching the Joshua and Jake fights? My people who dey watch am. My Mr. Marege, welcome o. How you dey now? Happy Friday. Una kukuma hear am by una selves. Your government is complacent. The whole world is aware. You guys listen to the Ghanaian guy. Is it Tonkum YouTube? I don't know, whatever. You heard what he said. Me, I want them to go in for the Nigerians. I want them to keep calling Nigerians out. Yeah. Everywhere now they are banning Nigerians. Even Japan. Japan is banning Nigeria. The rich, the ones that have money and mix in Nigeria, they are now flying into islands so that they can buy their passports to be using to come to America. This is how wicked your leaders are. You think say some of your leaders not there among those when not get foreign passports, they go don't fly, they don't take advantage of that island market now. Now UK don't ban islands. It don't ban is it Dominican Republic? Because we like saying there that they buy and pass. It don't ban them now from coming to the UK. Since they see say Nigerians no dey take advantage of am, make una go fix una country. No, una wan sha anywhere just to comot for una country while the thing dey go to it is sinking by the day. Your president does not care, your vice president does not care, your senate leaders do not care. See your senate leader begging that please that Tinubu should please rethink, let them have their security back. You see they don't even care about you. They don't care whether they buy people for road like Nama. They don't care. They are not pleading with the president to help the situation on ground. Instead, they are pleading for themselves that they should not withdraw security from them. This is how mad, this is how crazy the situation in Nigeria is. This is how crazy. Shebi your president has come out. Naija Bubu has come out and say he's going to go hard on kidnappers. Go hard na only mat today. Yimu na only mat. The days ahead will tell us whether he's serious or not. You see now, the whole world now sees that Tinubu is complacent. He's not interested in changing anybody's. He's not interested in changing the narrative because their plan is to use those same people for election 2027. They are using style to stall. Una hear wetin una NSA come out come do? Una hear wetin that they do? They equip people for Kwara and Kogi to be carrying out on it. Meanwhile, they call them and say they be forest guards. In the guise of forest guard. Is it not up to communities to look for people that will do forest guard for them? Why does it have to be the business of security? And I agree with that Ghanaian man. Like everybody, if Nigerians, if to say a place where we say everybody they think correctly, every corner of Nigeria, people supposed to go out, full the streets. There's no going in, there's no going out. Now so it's supposed to be. But we don't, that country is dysfunctional. I know to think that people are still going for dirty December in Nigeria, it beats me. It really does. It just shows the level of complacency and I don't care attitude. You want to go and spend money in a place where they are just doing bloodletting every day. Every day is one story or the other in Nigeria. Every day is one story or the other in Nigeria. You know they end. Back to back. Now they don't get bulletproof buses when they transport people from one place to the other. That is if you can afford it. It's not everybody that can afford bulletproof buses because the price go different. Nigerians have found a way to adjust again. Bulletproof. Which country you see say that they use bulletproof buses to transport people? This is how unsafe Nigeria has become. They give them information ahead of time. Say they want attack for Christmas Day. They want attack. For their presence, they attack 1, attack 2, attack 3. Your government not raise hand. You now see all your northern leaders, complacency, all the people that are behind the scenes supporting this madness, they are now crawling out of the woodworks. They are coming in defense. It's not just Shegumi. Shegumi was their front man. Now Shegumi the quick push because they know say that one no care if you talk. Meanwhile, they are some of the most educated northerners, supposedly the ones where they go school pass, the professors na dem. If you speak English today, you go dey say wow, English dey sweet for their mouth like I don't know, like nunu. Na dem now dey come in defense of terrorists. They say they've made certain amendments to the electoral whatever. I don't know how true it is. I don't have any hope for that. I don't know what it's going to take. I read Dele Farotimi's I saw a tweet by him where he says, like, what's his name? Peter Obi is the only chance left to get a peaceful revolution. After Peter Obi, they no know who the person wey go come out now. The person go know say him head need to dey gba. Volcano need to dey comot for him head to take over Nigeria, because the mess would have been eating so deep that oh my God. Let me not be like say I can't talk wetin they know. Can they manage this my platform? Make we take dey maintain the politics, they go like that. Michael, welcome. Oh, I hear you. I greet you. I not see Tracy. Tracy, when you send me message, say sis, come out. I come here now. It's almost an hour. I go soon wrap up. I'm not in the mood to stay here for so long. This is what is going on in Nigeria. This is what is happening. It doesn't make any sense. How long are we going to continue like this? How long? How long? Your National Assembly, they sing on your mandate we shall stand. No shame. No shame. Kene ama not there when you dey talk am. You ban na say Tracy dey look with side eye. I not there. Kene, I'm not there. I was not there. It's not me that said it, oh, Tracy. Kene don't carry him chest come out. He say, I said it. Okay, Kene, I'm not there. Oh. When you people will be dragging each other and I look, I go dey look. I don't go there anybody's side. By the way, Kene, now wow, una build research center. You no even tell us. But I didn't see you now for the opening of that research center. Wetin happen for Osun State? I didn't see you there. What is going on? Meanwhile, let me read something. Let me read a tweet. So onto this tax matter, somebody tweeted, let me tell you guys what this means, right? If you have a choice property in Lagos, Benin, Abuja, etc., and any of T-Pain's, I can't say the word that this person used, they will simply call Taiwo Oyedele and forge some documents that you invaded tax. Since they have their own police, they will immediately move in on your asset and sell it to themselves. Oh, before you say Jack, your black ass is in Kirikiri for tax evasion. When you get out and go to court, Tinubu's forged judiciary will teach you further lessons. Now, if you finally get a heart attack from the injustice, there will be no hospitals to save you. Nigerians, if you don't rise, Tinubu and gang of forgers will bring more pestilence on us all. Where is the lie? They will just go, oh my God, just build new house. They'll go case the area. They like what you do. They'll just say, let's go and check. They'll first fire you. They'll say tax. They'll just say, not those people that they bust door open. All those EFCC people, now the same thing they go do. Then you will come go. They'll come say they invite you to the tax office. You can't go there. They'll come ask you the worth of your house. Oh my God. People house go they miss in front of them. Their house go there, they disappear. You take care of the home. Okay now, Kenny. Okay, home taker. You be house this thing. Kenny, you have no shame. Look at you proudly saying it because billionaire they attached. You not see life. You not hustle, forget. Oh my goodness. They won't use babes head hit each other like I'm telling you. You see, I'm not in the philanthropic team, so team day when they follow am. Wow, can they not get shame? Michael, I'm very, very sorry to say. Kenya does not have shame. Just have billions. That's it. He say no dey philanthropic team. So they get team when they assigned to no wahala now. So my people, now so that's the story. That's the way the story goes. Oh, me I don't know wetin to tell now because the way Nigeria dey go, I don talk am. Shebi dey say NLC say they wan protest. Where is the protest? NLC is not going to do jack. NLC, they are not going to. They will just collect money. That's it. NLC will collect money, clean, chop and clean mouth. That's their way. They don't care. NLC is chop and clean mouth. Did you see one of them in the picture with the Gucci belt? You think those people want to stop living the lavish lifestyle that they've been living? They don't. They're not about to give that up. You're not going to what's it called? Ruin their party. They are having a blast. They are currently having a blast. See, let me read this tweet for you guys. This person said, no, Nuhu Ribadu has not resigned because people were saying maybe he has resigned. That claim, like the accusations of genocide and religious targeting, is false, reckless, and deeply irresponsible. Disagree with the government policies if you must, but spreading hate-filled conspiracy theories. 90% respond to him. Babatunde Badamosi responded, said, means Nuhu Ribadu lied against himself. It also means that the government of Kwara State are liars. The terrorist antecedent of Miyetti Allah is very well known. Civilians are not allowed under Nigerian law to carry battlefield weapons, yet Ribadu has the gall to say he authorized them to carry them under the guise of vigilantes. Only the president of Nigeria has the authority to give licenses for AK-47 or similar rifles under existing Nigerian law, and that power cannot be delegated. By his unwise and arrogant admission, Nuhu Ribadu has either indicted himself as a sponsor of terrorism, acting outside of the laws of Nigeria, or implicated Tinubu directly as a sponsor of the terror. This thus cementing his administration as a terrorist state. NLC announced strike so they can collect. Exactly. Once they announce strike, they go invite them. You know, that's the way they do it. They invite them. When they now get there, they now give them envelope, give them share and when they share and finish, they'll take picture, photo up. That's it. The next day, they go cancel the protest. Tax claim will mature election. Will mature election year. What do you mean? I don't understand that, Kenny. What do you mean? Tax claim will mature election year. I don't understand that. Can you break it down? Nigeria under Tinubu is ranked lowest in quality of life globally, worse than Venezuela and Bangladesh. Hey, now, Tinubu wants to tax people using generators. Rufai now said, taxing Nigerians 50,000 naira for generator noise from self-provided electricity. Rufai knocks Tinubu over expectation of power crisis. Now you go provide the power by yourself. Now you go see pay tax. If Nigerians not fall back on this one, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you.
For plotting to kill Hitler,
President Buhari was unprecedented. But let's watch this video to put more context to it.
You guys should watch this.
Abdulaziz Abubakar.
After this, like I go, I will call it a night.
a Nigerian conglomerate with interest in hospitality, communications, agriculture, education, security, real estate, and rice milling. Rayhan Group is one of the largest private companies in Nigeria, a wholly family-owned conglomerate, making its mark in the Nigerian market through its various subsidiaries with over 2,000 staff. One of its flagship subsidiaries, Asbir Hotels, is located at Sani Abacha Expressway, Benin Kebbi, and tagged Best Hotels in the state. The hotel hosts the famous Asbir Arena alongside other key attractions like Asbir Gallery, Asbir Supermarket, and Asbir Clothing, which cater to a wide range of fashion needs. The facility also boasts amenities such as a football field, the spectator stand, and a dedicated kids playground, providing a range of amenities for visitors. Asbir is the combination of the name of two brothers, Abdulaziz AZ, the group managing director, and first three letters of the deputy managing director, Abiru Rahman, BIR, reflecting its roots as a family-owned conglomerate. Another hospitality subsidiary of the company is the Zenur Hotel in Kano, providing a state-of-the-art accommodation. There is also the Rayhan Hotels, a high-end lodging facility in the heart of Kano. In the educational sector, the group owns Rayhan Model Academy in Benin Kebbi and Rayhan University, one of the newly licensed private universities in Nigeria, with 15 takeoff academic programs approved by the NUC in December 2023. The group also owns Rayhan Rice Milling Plant in Kebbi State, one of the largest rice milling plants in the country, with production capacity of 5 tons per hour, equaling about 25,000 bags per day, with the capacity currently being upgraded for an additional 5 tons per hour. The plant is the first Beulah Uniline rice mill integrated machine in Africa. Its Rayhan Alert Security Services is one of the largest security outfits in the country, providing industrial and commercial businesses security services, financial institution and educational institution security services, as well as access movement and escort guard services across the country. He's 29 years old, managing one of Nigeria's largest private companies. His total managing assets make him the third youngest Nigerian managing Nigeria's largest private companies.
In case you're wondering, these are the sons of the former Attorney General and Minister of Justice during the Buhari's administration, Abubakar Malami, currently in EFCC custody, right? He's currently in EFCC custody, and these are his sons, and these are probably, will I say, the properties that they have in Nigeria. Now, let's not talk about what to be abroad in the likes of UAE, Qatar, and Europe, America, and the rest. This is in Nigeria. You can see for yourself. This was the past Minister of Justice, the Attorney General of the Federation. So while I understand the witch hunting conversations going around that the Bola Tinubu administration is going after opposition voices, which is actually true, two truths can actually coexist. The truth is that under Buhari, Nigeria did not witness the kind of corruption that we witnessed then up until now, because what we're witnessing now is probably 3 times under Buhari. But what we saw under Buhari, the high-handedness of political actors under that administration, is one that we might never recover from. And that was why many of us were screaming at the top of our voice that if we allow Buhari go, because those that are coming after Buhari are a different set of vampires. The current ones here now are looting 10 times more than Buhari looted. The current guys occupying this place now, they are doing 10 times more. So what is the hope of Nigeria surviving a kleptocratic administration after a kleptocratic administration? Our hope of survival is almost non-existent. And that is why I just laugh when I see and hear some kind of conversations about the Bola Tinubu administration fight for corruption. You will never. One thing, and this is why I respect Bola Tinubu. This is why I respect the president, is that he doesn't ever talk about corruption. You will never hear him talk about corruption because he knows that this is what embodies his administration. The corruption personifies the APC itself. For everything they accuse the past PDP administration, for everything you heard about what Desiani Madueke, Dasuki Sambo, these guys came and did times 10 under Buhari. It is. Every minister under Buhari should be in. If Nigeria is a working country, every minister under Buhari should currently be in jail. Every minister under Buhari should currently be working in jail if Nigeria was a working country. Can we remember this man, Hadri Sariki, the Nigeria scam? Have we forgotten so soon? If you begin to probe every ministry under the past administration, every one of them are criminals, but some of them retain their portfolio. In fact, some of them are current serving ministers under Tinubu. The major problem we have as a country is our inability to fight and tackle corruption. And as long as you're not fighting corruption, you cannot develop Nigeria. As long as we are not tackling corruption head on, you are not. There is no hope for Nigeria. So when I see the posture or the body language of this administration towards corruption, I know there's no hope. I don't need to be a soothsayer. I don't need any mystic man to tell me that Nigeria never work on Bola Tinubu. Why? Because you can see his posturing towards corruption. Ideally, And that's why I'm not even arguing for Malami, because you can see all what his sons have, or the businesses that his family is controlling. You vividly know that the Attorney General of the Federation, there is no how his salary can afford this lifestyle. There is no how they will. There's no business. It is. We know, right? But we know that this fight currently that he's passing through is just because he has not kissed the ring of the emperor. If he kisses the ring of the emperor, I am telling you, he will come out from EFCC and probably will be the campaign manager for Bola Tinubu in the north come 2027. That is how Bola Tinubu operates. We saw it in Okowa. We saw it in Yaya Bello. Every high-profile person at the EFCC arrests and prosecutes and spend days in EFCC and kiss the ring. Automatically, a few days later or a few months later, the person does a U-turn and the person gets into APC and we will not hear the story anymore. So while I am 100% in support of what's happening to Malami right now, I know that it is all just bent towards making him bend his back and support Tinubu. All the you're seeing what they call it, Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed have come out to say, yeah, he's supporting Tinubu. Every corrupt minister in under Buhari right now, you will see it going into the next election cycle. All of them will be coming out to say they support Tinubu. Why? Because they don't want to be probed. Not because Tinubu is going to probe them for corruption, but because they know he's going to witch hunt them because they are actually corrupt individuals. And for this, my friends, is why I'm telling Nigerians: if you're expecting Nigeria to grow under Bola Tinubu, it's like expecting hair to grow on Charles Okocha's head. Welcome to my pep talk.
When I don't hear them, Abi. I don't get anything else to add, though. That's it. That's all I have for you people. Oh, that's all I have. Oh, Nigeria. There's something I want to read. Let me read it. And then I forget about it. Let's see. This is I saw this on the TikTok handle. It says, when Kwara people revealed that their arms and ammunitions were collected and that ammunition and that the ammunitions was given to Miyetti Allah terrorist group, people thought they were lying. The federal government of Nigeria have blood in their hands, and this should cause outrage in Yoruba land. It must be an order from above, from Ribadu, for Miyetti Allah to take out our people in the Middle Belt axis. Otherwise, why did he give arms to Fulani militia and put them in charge of our people's security? We have OPC in Yoruba land. Why is OPC and Amotekun not empowered? Amotekun doesn't have AK-47, but Miyetti Allah is giving AK-47 by Ribadu. We are in a hot mess. Shame on PBAT. Big shame on PBAT. Sorrow and bitterness will not suffice after you are done as much as you watch when the grammar here. Anyway, let me try as much as possible to salvage it. When our people are being wiped out by Fulani under the commander of your appointed people. 200 years ago, we defended ourselves against Fulani. Today, you tied our hands for these terrorists to take over our land and our home. Shebi, we shouted. Did we not shout? On your mandate, we stand. Look at it. Some of them know even they are alive again. Some of those people, when they sing that song, some of them, when they shout, it's a strategist. They don't strategize their way out of this life. Everybody's going to go one way or the other, right? But it's just shameful. It's sad because it has gone to this. Even your president cannot protect his own people. And you think that it's Tinubu that is running the show. He's not the one in charge. Emilokon, where is it now? People are being, especially Kwara, Kogi, there are certain communities now that don't exist there again. They've been wiped out completely. And those that are remaining have left. They have run out of their villages because they don't want to be pied. You don't want to be pied. And here's the question I have. 200 years ago, you fought the Fulani. Why? This is what I don't understand. 200 years ago you fought. You know that these people, this is the way, this is how they do things. Why didn't you make sure you put things in place so that it does not happen again? Why? I don't understand it. Unana say these Fulani people, they get expansionist ideology. Especially Middle Belt, for instance, they know say these people get expansionist ideology. Why did they not, the forebearers in those places, in these various locations now where this thing happened, why did they make sure that never again and then you teach your children the story so that they will remember, so that they too, they will be ready. Because what is happening now is like people just folded their hand and just allowed whatever needs to happen. You abandoned your children so that they can be chopped and all kinds of things taken advantage of. Each community should protect their territories. That's what it's supposed to be. But guess what? Ribadu is arming his Fulani people to come and take other people's forest. Please make it make sense. Make it make sense. My people, now here I go leave am o. I no get anything else to add. Nigeria matter no dey end. E no dey end. I say make I honor my word today because Tracy be send me message. Now Tracy, part of the reason why I come out now because of Tracy. Tracy now, you no come dey here. Kene, when you see Tracy, remind her. Any of them. So guys, I want to appreciate you all for joining me on this wonderful evening. I hope you stay warm. It's very cold out there. We need to be careful about our opinions because even the good book says we see in part and prophecy in part. Before you conclude in judgment, you ought to have the whole truth. Excuse me, last details, please. Can you what is the truth that you have? Tell us the truth that you have. Una no dey talk now. You dey come out, CKP, you dey come out, you just dey come out now, they say, but I'm here now. I want to know. I get binoculars when they see beyond. Last details. Tell us what you need to be careful about. Tell us. Because clearly you have something to say. Let's have it. Let's have it. Tell us. That's why we are here. We are talking. What are the opinions that you need to be careful about? And which good book are you referring to? Which book do you belong to? Which of the books do you read? Tell us. And which part do you see? Because you say we see, so you see in parts. And prophesy in part. Or tell us what you see in part and what you prophesy in part. Tell us. Tell us what you are concluding in judgment for. And tell us your whole truth. Bam. Tell us. We are here. You dey call Tracy. Tracy don't go sleep. She's probably braiding her hair again. It's the weekend. You know, maybe she dey do those long braids when they reach leg. So when she go dey waka, the thing go dey make shura. You understand? Oh yeah, now talk now. Talk. Which one be when you know? What is that? You just dropped a comment now. Expatiate. Which one be you will know when you know? You don't know. Now you dey talk wetin you don't know. Then the problem when I get as Nigerians be that you don't know, but you were confident enough to type that comment and put it out there like say you know. Mr. Noah? Put it out now. You don't get anything to put out. You are not coming to say you will say when you know. What kind of bloody talk is that? I beg you are not serious. Move on. now they say gone. I say leave Tracy. She's sleeping. You let her go and enjoy. Let her enjoy herself. Make help me also. No, I ask her just like they say. I will tell you when I know. What the heck? Are you okay? Aninye, welcome. Oh, hello to you. Friends who reside within the Kogi and Kwara are very afraid of their safety because, as I was informed, everyone. That's why did I not see? You did not hear me when I said that they've wiped out certain communities. Fulani has completely taken over Kwara and Kogi. They are taking it over. All the Emilokons. He's a master strategist. He knows it all. He has strategized all of them into Fulani hand. He's on his way to strategizing the whole Nigeria if people don't know what they are doing. The small village when you get left, they go strategize and come up for your hand. You need to rewind. If you did not catch the video, you didn't hear what I was saying before, go and rewind and watch it. What you dey talk now? I don't already talk and pass. Now front we dey go, we know they go back. Can they say braids is gift? when you see her, Tracy, ask him. Oh my goodness. Even the local security agents are on the insecurity, which has now become, now you are giving us information. Yeah, I heard that. That's part of the people that are even supposed to be secure, part of the indigents of those areas, Kogi, Kwara, even Oshun, because of money, they've partnered now. They too, they are doing their own. Isn't that what is going? They have commercialized the buying of their own people. You see, instead of them to help their people, they've taken advantage of it. They've now formed their own group of buying their own people. Can you imagine that? That's what's going on. Why is Natasha not talking about Kogi? It depends on if it's a part of her constituency now. Now, is she governor? Is she the governor? Can Mona leave Natasha? She's drying. Maybe it's not happening in her constituency now. So, and she's not the governor of the state. If the governor of the state is not talking, why should she talk? Not be the whole of is she representing the whole of Kogi? No, she's not. Oh, Aninye, thank you. Welcome. Hey, first time. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your Friday evening with us. Welcome to the family. We are very what's it called? We can be very funny. We can be very funny sometimes. We talk all politics here. We catch fun too. We dey catch cruise sometimes with the politics. We go dey laugh each other. So, and sometimes the talk dey tough. Sometimes I go offend you. You understand? Not take am personal. Sometimes you go offend me because we know it's not every time we will say what we like to hear. You understand? So sometimes you might not like my take, or that doesn't mean that don't take it to heart, and forgive me if I say anything that offends you in any way. Forgive me, right? Tomorrow we can be friends and we'll be on the same page. But there are times that we will not be on the same page, and that's also cool, right? So now, so you forgive me, I will forgive you, so that we can continue to move on. A better country all of us they look for. Welcome. Good to see you here. On our politics, over wait you talk. I tell you, where I tell you. I not tell you anything, no. You there, Los Angeles. Good for you, enjoy. Is it cold? The weather is very cold, actually. Yeah, it is cold in Los Angeles, if that's what you're trying to say. It's cold. Yeah. My people, I will not get any other gist to make I leave now. All of now, when they come now, they put comments. All this time when I dey here, when I not talk anything, when I want come go now, I want you start take delay me. Lie, you no go work. Kole work. Kole work. Oh yeah, it's cold. Sorry, you for check Google now. Before you travel, they check weather. You check weather to see. Yeah, it's very cold. Very, very cold. It's been very cold. Extremely cold, man. Security is local, and we all have a part and responsibility of participation. Yeah, but some of the people that are participating have taken advantage of the system, right? They are not kidnapping their own people and demanding ransom. Isn't that a shame? That's what's going on, right? And this is what happens when your state governor and you don't have a local government chairman, because those are the ones that are supposed to have vigilantes in their different communities. Now that it seems like you people don't have any government, there's no government, you people are on a free fall, so everybody's just doing whatever they like. So it's only people with good conscience now that will say, no, let's fight for our people. So a lot of these other people are going to take advantage, and they will be kidnapping their own people to collect money. It's a shame. Shebi there's one chief that they caught that invited Fulani people to come, and the Fulani people pied the Oba of one particular place like that. So it's the responsibility of the people. But when the people are not provided the opportunity to arm themselves and do what is needed to secure their lives, what do you then do? You have people on the one side that have AK-47. You don't have na only kitchen knife na you get. Yeah. Let's see. Hope is not CKP. Hope is not this Ribadu type of forest guide Enugu governor dey show us. Make una no gree o. CKP, make una no gree na him. You people should fight it in Enugu. Don't allow it o. This is it o. They are the ones going. They caught them in Kwara State o. They confessed. Before Ribadu office now confirm that true now then give them the weapons. So you people should not allow, if it is not your people, even though you can't trust it, some of these people take advantage. Once they have access to those things, they will not become the ones terrorizing the community. I don't know, but you people should not allow it. Oh, these people are pine. Oi. Oh, and they are from Iyetiala people. That's what they said. Yeah. Well, welcome to Cali. That's how it goes. Yeah, okay now. Enjoy your Igbo. Enjoy it o. Una wanna dey do Igbo things. Una dey enjoy. Friday, welcome o. Friday, Femi, welcome. So they say election result upload is now mandatory. Oh, we'll see how that one go be now. Nah. So this English when they speak now, when election come now you go know. Meanwhile, your former INEC chairman and ambassador now, we never know which country be ambassador to. So let me play this Ned Media TV for you people to listen. Since we don't know make a comot yet. Let me go here. Ned Media. You don't even tell when I see Ned Media true. I dey follow this guy back to back then. Where is this? Where is it? Yowa.
Got in a car accident, don't call the lawyer.
Hold on 1 second. Wetin be glitch? Kene was glitch. Okay.
What many Nigerians have been demanding is gradually getting to fruition. Many have made it one of their conditions to participate in campaign for any candidate in 2027. They've all been saying that if the electoral law is not amended, that they will not bother themselves to come out to vote in 2027. Now, the Federal House of Reps have done the needful by amending the most important section, which deals with electronic transmission of results. The clause now reads, presiding officer shall electronically transmit the results from each polling unit to the IREF portal in real time, and such transmission shall be done after the prescribed Form EC8A has been signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned by the candidates or polling unit agents where available at the polling unit. This section is very, very important. It not only promotes transparency in elections, it also determines who will win the election. It means that anyone that wins in the field, the person will be announced winner, because obviously it has become very mandatory for INEC this time, unlike in the past in electoral law of 2022, where it was at their discretion, despite the fact that they used that discretion and told INEC workers to transmit election results to IREF. At the end of the day, at the tribunal, they denied everything and the judges allowed them to get away with it. But this time, under this new amendment, it is mandatory. It is no longer at their discretion to upload to IREV. They must upload the results to IREV, and collation must be based on IREV results. If they don't exist, then the election will be cancelled in that polling unit and redone within 24 hours. So if they follow this through, there is no pathway for Tinubu and many APC members to return to power. That's the reality. They are not popular. Of course, they will now resort to vote buying. Yes, if this is the way elections will be conducted in 2027, that means the only way they can win is to buy the votes. If they pay you and you vote for them, it will be recorded as a legal vote. And at the end of the day, it is the same votes that were cast at the polling unit that will be uploaded to IREF. So that means the election will be won by the highest bidder. Now, this means that anyone who sells his vote has become part of the problem. You have legalized rigging. That's what it means. If anyone can buy your vote, you mean that you can sell your vote to someone who will be in office for 4 years. Can you actually quantify the value of that vote? Even 1 million naira is not enough for the vote, because imagine someone who have the audacity to buy votes. That means the person doesn't even have any plan for you. No, it's business. If you are going to sell the vote, he will pay for it. And after receiving money for your vote, you have lost your right to criticize that person. Throughout his 4-year tenure, you don't have any right anymore to say, why are you doing this? Why have you not repaired this road? Why have you not fixed this? Why have you not done that? No, you have lost the right completely because you sold your vote based on a business transaction. You can't, after selling your goods, you come back to the person you sold the goods to and say, no, give me back the goods without refunding the money. It doesn't work that way. So once you sell your vote, you have sold your conscience, you have sold your voice, you have sold your right to hold a politician to account. That's what it means. So Nigerians must understand that it's not about shouting electoral reform. Now that they have started the electoral reform, you are going to still play your own part to make sure that everything works the way it's supposed to work. You will be failing in your civic duties in a polling unit if you allow a polling agent to rig the election right in your face. No, you have to do something about it. Not just you, every one of you in that polling unit must use the power of numbers to make sure that your votes are not stolen. You have to make sure that the will of the people is upheld in your polling unit. That's how it works. So Nigerians shouldn't just rely on the law. Nigeria has never had any problem of law. We have all sorts of laws. It has always been enforcement. That day, people will look you in the face and say, we are not transmitting any result. And Nigerians will do nothing about it.
We are not uploading.
That means no need to
Yes. We are not uploading. If you want us to vote, you vote now. But if you don't want us to vote, no problem. We are not uploading. We are not uploading. We are not uploading.
No, you have to do something about it this time around. You can't allow them to rig elections right in your face. And the most important thing to do at that time is to make sure the authorities are aware that no election held in the polling unit. Yes, if you don't do that, then they will rig that election right there in your face. And this BVAS machine is supposed to have GPS. That's why the says in real time, after everyone must have signed. With GPS, they can know where the person uploaded the results. It must be at the polling unit. If it was done outside the polling unit, it nullifies the result of the election. This is very simple. So if the law is followed word for word the way it's supposed to be, there will not be any room to rig elections. But why it happens is because Nigerians don't do anything about it. Not that Nigerians didn't try the last time around. But following the results, you must tell yourself the truth that all that you did in 2023 wasn't enough. Yes, it's easy to blame the system, blame INEC, blame police, blame judges. But if you stand your ground and say power belongs to the people and insist that the right thing must be done, the right thing must be done. The people that want to do the wrong thing, they will all run away. They will call all the people that send them and say, there is no way here. People are ready to die here. We are not going to shoot anyone. The right thing must be done. Yes, this happens in other countries, but it's unfortunate that Nigerians are good at giving excuses why something will not work. But they will never tell you what will make that thing to work. All the time they spend criticizing and telling you why things won't work, if they spend 10% of that time to find a way to counter what will not make it to work, so as to work, then you know we are developing, we are moving ahead. So in summary, despite all the amendments going on, Nigerians must stand their ground on election day. This is the most important part.
About 20 years ago, Tony Robbins.
That's what I think too. Without standing your ground, if they like, they should do whatever. It ain't gonna work.
Before the introduction of all these devices, elections held in Nigeria. Yes, starting from 1993, when Abiola contested, there was no equipment, no digital equipment that was used in that election. No, it was option A4. People just stood behind the candidate they wanted to vote, and they were simply counted and results recorded. From there, we saw what happened in 1999, the election of Obasanjo, in 2003, and up to 2023. So what it means is that whether they are transmitting election results live to IREF, whether they are uploading or not, you must stand your ground to make sure that the candidate that won in that polling unit is the person that is entered in the results. This is the most important thing. Because if the will of the people is not upheld at the polling unit, then the election has been lost before even INEC will make the announcement. So like already said, Nigerians mustn't be complacent. People shouldn't say, they have amended the electoral law, I will just come out that day and vote and go home. No, don't ever do that. Make sure you organize yourselves in your communities. No matter how large your community is, you must know each other. You must know your neighbors, people living in the same streets. Organize yourselves on time before the election. Plan how to defend your votes. If you don't do this, no one will do it for you. What you must know is that whatever happens at the polling unit, whatever result they transmit or move to the collation center, that is what INEC is going to announce. They don't care about the law. The electoral law of 2022, if they followed it letter for letter, word for word, it would have produced a free and fair election. Yes, but imagine INEC that published guidelines for the election. The guidelines they published was derived from the powers that the electoral law gave INEC. So the judges were supposed to hold them accountable based on that. But at the end of the day, the judges were the ones defending INEC and the candidates they declared. So Nigerians must know that that power still belongs to them. On election day, forget about all this electoral law, forget about all the amendments, forget everything, just focus on making sure that the winner in your polling unit is the one that actually won on paper. Yes, and make sure you follow that result to the collation center. This is the most important part of the election. Don't listen to anyone telling you vote and go home. Don't go home anywhere. This is because you don't know their plans. Maybe before the election they will have different result copies for all polling units. They will fill these results and somehow upload it to IREF. Yes, it can happen. So in order to avert all this, in order to counter all their evil plans, you must make sure you stand your ground. If you don't stand at your ground, the election might be lost even before it starts. Thanks, Wood.
And I don't hear them. Yeah. My people, and I don't hear them. That's the only way. There's no amount of automatic upload that will save Nigeria. You have to stand there, make sure your vote counts, wait till the end. Not the one we do last time. Let me see. Okay, you are referring to beavers. Okay. I think state police, Anine says, I think state police will help to stop this insecurity if really they're serious about it. I don't know why some governors from the north are... It means that they will transmit from coalition center, which is fraudulent. Bam. That's it. This na the same ribado wey go America representing Tinubu to beg Donald Trump make him no come kpai the terrorists. Yet, na the bobo dey give the Fulani people tools to kpai other people. Hey, sign form no mean results are legit. Thank you. Help me say and ladder. They should transmit from polling units. That's it. I used to watch Ned Media as well, but the guy lost me when he started actively using so-called Bible to support what the European Jews were doing in Palestine. He was so happy claiming he was biblical. His take on Gaza is pathetic. Okay. This girl shouting, CKP said, this girl shouting, we are not uploading. Who knows her condition now? Honestly, that's a good question. Because most of these people, some of them, unfortunately, Nigeria don't happen to them. There was one particular guy then. The guy, whether they invite him, I don't know if he enter private jet, he now felt that, oh, this is what they're going to be enjoying when they win the election. Once Tinubu entered, the guy could not afford his asthmatic the what's it called, that thing that they use for asthma patients use, what's inhaler. He no fit afford them again. He can't come out, they scream. In fact, there was a video he did, he was apologizing to Obedience. Then he now did another video that the pump, the asthma pump he used to use, the inhaler don't go up. He no fit afford them again. Oh my goodness. We just don't have enough of a revolutionary spirit in Nigeria. Kola, you're right. I don't know what it's going to take, but if anybody thinks that by going to election, that's enough, it's not going to. We are going to need double the energy. See that 2023 that people missed out on? This 2027, the energy that is required now is times 100 of the one that we would have needed in 2022-23. Go and tell Ruben that said 2027 election has already been won and lost. I saw that, Ruben. Say na brown envelope man. Allegedly. Una know say na a local guy. I mean, he hasn't made that. He hasn't hid it. Even though he tries to sound like he's not diplomatic. So, that's what they say. Now, isn't that what they were saying in 2023? Isn't that what they were saying prior to the election in 2020? Oh, Tinubu is the strategist. He has everything on lockdown. Yeah, this one. What did we not hear? What happened? Did Tinubu not lose in 2023? If we had gotten together, mobilized, there would have been casualties, but not as many as we have right now. But here we are, 2027. That 2022-2023 energy, it has to be multiplied times 100 now. You have to be mad to take the Nigeria back from these people now. That's where we are. Look at I saw a video just now of Akpabiole having the audacity to say, let me just read what it says. I'm not going to play the video because I don't want to lose brain cells. Okay, I don't want to lose brain cells by listening to it. Where is it? Akpabiole says, when we came in, extreme poverty had almost 50% of Nigerians. But today, when I counted, there are about 5% left in the extreme poverty. Even those 5% have whispered to me that I should take them to the National Directorate of Employment as they are prepared to learn skills. These people are deluded. They are drunk on delusion. Delulu. Why they worry all these people? This is what your Akpabiole is saying. Oh my God. I beg. My people, now here I go leave am. Make I leave am. No, matter don't finish. Now where I fit talk and reach with this. Nigeria matter not the end. There'll be more and more and more and more as we go. It's Toki, I'm telling you. TKP, I not see your comment. Oh, you retract them. Okay, no problem. Maybe the new tax law will push the people out of their comfort. That's what everybody is saying, but I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. Personally, let it come as a surprise. I'm not holding my breath at all. Kenyans were traveling to Tanzania in large numbers. So I'm telling you, they were even you saw them at the border. They were saying they want to go and help their brothers in Tanzania. Hey, God. I too love the love I have for Kenyans now. Oh, my God. Those are the real giants. Kenyans, forget. Ban on. Ghanaians are quick to hit the streets. We just don't have the same spirit. Say Kenyan people, the spirit of Mau Mau dey with Kenyan people. The spirit of Mau Mau is still there. Nigerians, now they negotiate their independence. But you know what? No, let me take that back. Nigerians had that fighting spirit. Not be Nigerians kick out military. Where did that spirit come from? Nigerians are not just, they never see something when go trigger them. Let me tell you, it would have triggered it in 22, 23. You see that NSAS, they would have transferred. Did NSAS not happen? It happened. So they have it inside them. But because of fear, right? They keep dousing it, dousing. You know, when they keep beating you down. If they had utilized that 22, 23, we will not be where we are today. I'm telling you. We missed that opportunity. Here's 2027 now. The energy you are going to use in 2027 is multiplied times 1,000, because these people they have all the resources at their beck and call. In 22, 23, there's only so much they could have been able to do. But you know what? In a way, I'm also glad that didn't happen, because Nigerians needed to learn this hard lesson. A part of me then, even though I was feeling bad, wanted Tinubu to enter so that Nigerians would taste fire. A part of me wanted it, because Nigerians were, oh my God. It be like they carry cement, they can seal their ears. You need to hear people talking about how this thing, he knows how to build people. He built the Atlantic Ocean. He built the River Niger. He set up the bridge. He's the one that single-handedly built. There was nothing we did not hear. If Peter Obi had entered in 2023, these same Tinubu people, they would have conspired with Peter Obi when be gentleman. When they try to please everybody, when they ask him that day, what are you going to do with all these people that are thieving money? Say, go carry them for one hotel, discuss with them, make them return the money. These criminals, these people, when they don't swallow devil, now you want to discuss with. Peter Obi for here win for their hand. They would have put all their leg. The way they for press, they for squeeze that man. Because Peter Obi now, not trying to make sure he carries everybody along, they would have frustrated the hell out of him. I'm telling you, we would not have been able to enjoy Peter Obi as much as we should have, because they would have been clamping down. I'm telling you people, for real. You see this one when Nigerians don't see by themselves now, it's good. It's good. Everybody don't use their eyes see. Say yes. Everybody don't collect now. If anybody never collect now, maybe like tintilling people, they don't people that were supporting. You know the number of people that were supporting T-Pains? Oh my God. They don't quiet for Twitter. They've not gone quiet. There's some handles I don't even see anymore. It was crazy. They've gone quiet. Hunger don't fair wire half. And now they beg pass. Now they look for who will come help them cure their sickness. Some of them sick die. I'm telling you. In as much as it pain me say innocent people they suffer, but I'm glad that Peter Obi no enter 2023. Una for not appreciate him. Una for not appreciate the man. I saw it. Una for not appreciate him. You guys would have made it difficult for him. You forget, he's not going to be dealing with a state. He's going to be dealing with a country. And the kind of person he is, because he's a man that wants to carry everybody along and make sure everybody is okay, they would have frustrated his efforts. They would have conspired against him. They would have looked for ways to pull him down. Oh, no. It's painful to admit, but in a way, I'm happy. Maybe they have seen the Emilio Corner. Maybe they have enjoyed it. Everybody's enjoying it. Every day, bye. Now everybody's seeing it. Is it not? You won't need anybody to convince you. 2027. Now you can't know. If you like, go there, go do. I beg, I'm tired. It's who will suffer. It's not. There are people that will not suffer it. The children of those people that will buy and do anything, they will not suffer it. When I see a person, they pay secondary school fees, they pay 5 million. Okay, you just say man not there from where that man take they spend that money. You know how much you don't still keep. You know how much they ground when he bury put for ground. Also, we are not united enough across tribes and religions to have the same focus of rebellion. We could have achieved it. It's okay to have disunity amongst yourself, but when you see that, okay, this thing, like what is going on right now, what I'm not saying, a lot of people are now having conversations, the same conversations that so-called obedience were having. Everybody is now they are not having it across board. You don't need to, let's kumbaya together. We don't need to do kumbaya together for us to unite. You can have different, like say, no, I don't like this person, I disagree with him, but you will agree on they are buying everybody. We need to unite. The same conversations that obedience were having prior to the election, because we did not give up. We continued. When I say obedience, including those that don't call themselves obedient, like I don't call myself obedient. I'm just a supporter of good governance. And Peter Obi happens to represent that. Guess what? Everybody, every well-meaning Nigeria was singing this song that the same different camps now are not singing. PDP, were they not doing Jangolova, Ekomoto, destroying each other? Now, the same things that people were complaining of then, they are now complaining about it. ADC, the new party too, is sharing the same thing. Even their supporters too. When they have spaces, you hear them talk. We just have to find a way to make sure we remove this man. I don't even care. Maybe Peter Obika. Now, I don't even need to tell them again now. They don't insert Peter Obi for the conversation. Why? So although some of them are saying, oh, Peter Obi should vice, I don't want to hear the word vice. I don't want to hear it. If we cannot have the best there, let's the suffer, let it continue. Hello, everybody's gonna go one day anyway. Do you understand? We need the best at the top that will be equitable, that will give everybody. It has to be equitable. All of us need to come to the table and say, these are our grievances. We no follow and do again. We need that. So yeah, you don't need to be this thing. You just need to say this thing is so bad. Let's put this thing aside. Let's at least get this country back. Then at least let's be alive so that we can continue to quarrel. It's getting there now. People are now having the conversation. Putting them in hotel was what worked. Will it work in Nigeria? Is Saudi Arabia Nigeria? That's the question. Saudi Arabia not be Nigeria. These people when they deal with, when we say now for the hottest part of hell, they go bring them from. Abeg, CKP, thank you. Obi for hand. If I not fit, not be in one state, not be Anambra state. If I not fit, na me they tell you. By the time they go from back, go gang up. Oh, be like say you know that. Omanana can't understand Nigerian politics. Where? Those same Tinubu people, they go from back, go gang up with Fulani people, gang up with the North. By the time they put fire, oh my God, it go shock you. You don't know wetin dey happen. This fast say Peter Obi no enter na the way God want am. Na it just happen so. Because Nigerians are stubborn people. They are wicked, they are selfish, they are self-centered, they are demons. So they must learn a hard lesson. There's no way. Peter Obi would not have, yes, he would have been tough, but to what extent? When these people, and they would have found willing tools amongst them to make it hard for him. I beg. I'm not saying he's Mugu. I hope that what I have said makes sense. That is not by being Mugu. Not be by Mugu. These people, you are dealing with straight up demons. And by Mugu, not be by Mugu. Yeah. Okay, I hear you. But we can never know now, can we? They not let her enter. So I'm telling you, you don't push straw, the biggest straw, suck all everything when their body come out. it will quickly be obvious to who. You forget the Nigeria you're coming from. You forget that in the Nigeria that you're talking about is one that is highly bigoted. The way they weaponize the bigotry go do you like movie. You they talk like say if we go do, you see what is going on right now it needed to happen in Nigeria. By the time the right person comes there, if it's Peter Obi, he enter, nobody go there do pim walai. Then which match you want to talk am again? Which match you want to talk? I beg, if you're not fit, I beg. Now human being. Life with Natu. Hey girl, long time. Oh, salute my sister. Welcome. I think we are delusional about the greatness of Nigeria. I know they follow and I talk that greatness. So the Nigeria na termites. Forget Nigeria na the coon of Africa. The people that make up Nigeria, your politicians that make up Nigeria, are the coons of Africa. They are the sellouts. They are the ones who sell their people out for in exchange for whiskey and a few dollars and luxurious lifestyle. That's how they are. They are ashawos. Your politicians they are OS. Now OS that they do. Forget. They themselves, their family, and they think of. And don't realize how far behind other countries we are on basic amenities. Forget Nigeria. Nigeria not even did the scale at all. Forget. You know the Nigeria na termite, the smallest insect. Nigeria be for Nigeria. I don't know who give the giant of Africa. I think when they were having that conversation, maybe one of the people just say, oh, you gave all these minerals, oh, you are a giant. They praise them erroneously. Now they assume say they be giant. They are not giant. Giant not there anywhere. You know they their body, you not show. There's nothing to be gianty about. I'm not deluded, at least. King Face, tell us wetin you come find for the comment section. If you know, so you don't know wetin they talk about. You don't know be that. Carry yourself waka comot for my comments. That's it. If you don't know wetin person they talk about, you no go chook mouth. You go lay observe, make you understand. If you not go understand, you start from the beginning. If you the beginning not reach you, start from you waka, go front. No quarrel. Thank you, Davnze. Thank you. Hey. Thank you. Just dive enter person comment. You don't know what they talk about, but you want to have an opinion. The Nigerian mindset. This is part of the problem. This is part of what we are talking about. More Nigerians need to visit other African countries to realize how bad things are, and stop using comparisons with Western world to judge the situation. Benin, ordinary Benin for here better pass Nigeria. Ordinary Benin. And sorry, when I say ordinary, it's not disrespect to my Benin people. I beg, I know the disrespect to now. Una great, but you people are greater than us. You are greater than Nigerians. So please, no offense. Benin is better than us. Maybe we don't even talk Ghana. Ghana is far ahead. Benin here. Even Niger. You see Niger? Military ruler. Look at what he's doing. I beg. Yeah, it's not better than Ghana. Absolutely. South Africa is Europe. I'm telling you, CKP. We they look at like say, oh, if I not be like that, if I not easy, these people would have mobilized the kind of hate. You say, God, I've never seen this kind of thing before. You people will be the ones begging PO to step down. I'm telling you. What you see what they did to Jonathan? Even though we know so Jonathan a quiet person and all of that. Look how you see the hate. Everything is it not backfired? Has it not backfired on them now? I beg. Now God now save Peter Obi. I'm telling you. Now he just even say now the kind nature when he get with that. Because Nigerians need to learn the hard way. This karma, it needs to be complete. So that when the right person when get the head enter, una go respect them. Nigerians like gra person. If the person never shout, do like animal, they know. They know they respect. Make the person treat them anyhow, abuse them, treat them like goats, like bushmeat. They know they ever appreciate. I'm telling you, and that's exactly what APC is doing right now. You know, APC don't even rate them. They are disposable to APC. Every day you wake up, bye, in a normal country, that's supposed to be happening. No, by the time the real person that knows the work enters, they not born the person when go talk pain. Now here we dey now. May God keep us all alive. Now here we dey. They not born that person where when go talk pain. If you want to criticize, I'm not against criticism. Everybody should be able to criticize because now leader. If you do some kind things, people go say no, we don't want her like this. No, you not tell us this one, that one, all those normal things, no problem. But to intentionally say, oh, you want to lie because say you hate the person or you hate the ethnicity because they play out with the censor or more, we are dragging you from here to Kafanchan. Oh my God. Not be with motor, with camel. We go tie you for camel, drag you. They would have frustrated him. You forget. From the southeast. We all see what's been playing out, abi we don't see it. The only person when you want claim say no, it dey happen, then go pretend say no. You come from southeast again, join them. Free fall. They go meet all the power has Russia. They go everywhere. In fact, they will make it obvious. You know, they go join the Peter Obi not do anything now. You know, remember they were trying to tie the fact that the Donald Trump tweeted to Peter Obi. They look for ways to tie it. People think you are dealing with demonic. You are dealing with people that have no souls. Oh my goodness. AFCON is in Morocco. Just watch amenities. Senegal, thank you. Bam. Senegal, Nigeria is overrated, man. I said people should stop thinking highly of yourself. You need to calm down. All this unnecessary gra one that they do, they feel like say una don't right. You people are nothing. You people are binty, are like tiny ants. Where Kenyans are talking, Tanzania is talking. Una not supposed open mouth. You people are supposed to be back of the class, back of the line. You people still have a lot to learn. You people have to. Burkina Faso don't senior now. Which I they thought AES don't senior now. Una be the last for Africa. Where that everywhere you are being rejected. You think it's by accident? It's a lesson you need to learn. If you are not humble enough to realize that what is happening is necessary, I don't know what to tell you. If you like, keep going on and be proud, be raising your shoulder. You are Nigerian. You should be ashamed now to be saying you are Nigerian. Shame need to dey catch you. Because you don't know who Nigeria don't affect the family when you go take that annoyance on you. I never know it dey happen. Hey, Davin says, sorry, Nigeria happened to you before Jack buying from. Oh, God. You get who Nigeria never happened to? You get who? I'm sorry to hear that, sorry, Exactly. You cannot post ordinary letter. Post office. You go write letter, post and get am 3 days. You can't. Do you know that the post office that they say is even functioning? They steal people's mails. They steal money. Do you know the post office that they use on post drugs? Nigerian post office. Oh my God. Now, what are you people talking about? Nothing is working in that country. You don't have anything. The citizens are only existing by the power of their hands alone. The government does not give you anything. It's like a jungle. What are we talking about? And the people that have been there, they are okay with it being like that. You've had leaders, so-called leaders, dumb people, come. No, none of them think about the future. None of them think about, oh, let's make sure this is okay for the children coming. Not one. God forbid. I'm telling you, Michael, your head dead here. And then you see them crawl out. I went to University of Oxford University in the UK. You know, the other one will come. They'll come. They mobilize their people. Another one will come out. I went to Harvard University. The study of. They'll come. They speak all those their English and they use notes till they talk. The American ones will come. I mean, this guy, you consider they talk. They will carry the matter go CNN. Carry the matter go all the Fox News, everything. They go people when you forget say people sabi do propaganda. Oh my God, you go see propaganda, you go bow. Even you when be supporter of Peter Obi, you go change. You go say abeg go this kind thing. I'm telling you people, they would have frustrated the hell out of that man. Abeg now, the ancestors, the creator, God just protected him because he would not have had it hard. People that have natural hatred for Igbo, you would think they're just going to allow him like that. They for mobilize the hate. Even his people would not have known that that level of propaganda can exist. Now talk about the APC churches, the Redeem. That time this same that the GO went off it talk, you go see how they talk that time. They will come, they do protest every day. They will come do proper. Oh my goodness, man, not talk. Oh, leave this matter. 2027 they come. We could see how far. They have made it terrible for him because they would have been saying today that Tinubu would have been better. I'm telling you. I'm telling you people. With everything that I've observed in Nigerian politics, as much as I know, oh my God, they would have made it hell. Hell for Peter Obi. I'm glad. Even though they pain me, because half of these things that we are suffering for, not they suffer, but they would have made it hell. It's good. Now everybody don't see. People don't put hand for Nigerian eyes. Tears not feel the flow again. So the tears don't dry. Because they don't see. Even those women that they were interviewing in the marketplace, they were saying, "Our no come. It's the turn of the Yorubas." They were saying it with a lot of energy. They did an interview with the woman again. The woman is living in a slum where she dey sell market before. They don't demolish everywhere. You know if you go there, go sell market again. Imat now don't close. All those women they call, some of them now don't turn out. They say, "Hey Joe, if you know if you do, make you leave and for Igbo man." Now so they come they talk now. The same people. I beg. Everybody will learn the hard way. We are learning it now. Those that did not learn it before, that did not want to hear because they wanted to learn the hard way, they are learning it in real time. Cameroon, Senegal, Tanzania, Ghana, Malaysia, Nepal all rose up this year. How many of them will tolerate the same bam? That's it. That's what we are saying, right? Some people want to rise up prior, people want to rise up. No, you see on Twitter, ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ má ṣe o. You don't support them, oh. You know it's our own that is there, oh. Don't come out, oh. They will not say Fulani is our friend, oh. They will not go and join Fulani people. Fulani people will not be doing parakpo. Then next thing you know, they will come out. They will say, hey, as Yoruba is talking, Fulani is supporting. Yoruba is talking, Fulani is supporting. That's what even Tinubu came out and said for Fulani and Yoruba are one. He said it. It's not me that said it. If you want now, do research, pull out for you. May not be like say, I dey come conjure. There are many things what we see, man. You cannot gaslight me. Person like me now, nobody feel you can't gaslight me anymore. Forget. We saw all these things play out. Now that side person that you say for enter there for make a yomo. Now for year win. Now for no, now for see propaganda, now for shock. I beg. Very sad, Daniel. Welcome. Can they say? I know Sabi will do the accent, Sam. I know Sabi. I should say that accent was horrible. I not sabi do that British accent. Yeah? When they talk, na so I go dey look them like cartoon. Like how this people? E be like say, you know when British people they talk, una no vex. In case una get British accent for here, because I know say some of una they get all those accents. Not be una fault. You understand? This is me, third party. As I dey look una, one I go they talk that British accent. I go they look una nose. I'll say, how why these people they use nose talk? They not just fit talk normal. You understand? Now that one I dey think, I'll just dey look una nose as una dey talk. I'll come dey try to do. You know they come out the same. I'm too local. Oh my goodness. It's so funny. Yeah. The Presido is applying Agbero style to federal level, which is working for his families and cabal. But everything has an expiring date. I'm telling you, karma. That is what's playing out in Nigeria. Let's say it as it is. Let's call it its name. That is what is happening in Nigeria. Karma is playing out. And that karma, right, has to play out completely. You cannot say no, come and don't stop. You must play out completely. Those when not hear word, when they talk, when they put cotton wool for ear, they go learn the hard lesson. Those when they say it's my brother, we don't care. Instead of you to be thinking of the future of your children, how your life will be better and will improve so that you yourself can enjoy. You say no, you want to vote because it's your tribe man. They must learn their lesson. Those when they support evil, time immemorial, they must learn their lesson. The disgrace when go follow them, that disgrace must complete. So there's no way you can reduce the punishment. It has to play. The karma has to completely capture everything first. All these big grammar pastors will organize their propaganda protest. I'm telling you, all over. When which pastor come out, he say David will come and Saul will come. Abi he say Saul will come and then which other one? You go shock all of them for mobilize. From here to Timbuktu, you go hear all the leaders will come, all the Christian leaders go come out, they talk, they vibrate. Microphone they hot as they talk. They go they do like this as they talk. Not be Nigeria. We don't see everything now. It's been exposed. Something you can tell us. Hey, whoa, Tracy, you don't come. Can they not finally drag you come out? I say in your defense, so I say maybe they leave you, maybe you enjoy. I can't say maybe you dey plait your hair. Maybe this time you want long braids when you reach your leg, so that when you go to waka, you go to do shra, shra, shra. You understand? That's why I talk. Now Kene was saying, I beg. What did Kene even say, Seth? Kene talk bad about you. Ma just tell you now. Kene talk bad. Kene say, I beg. What did he even say? I can't even remember. Hey, I don't forget. But he now said something. Then he now started calling you. He said Tracy 1, Tracy 2, Tracy 3. I think he can't reach 4 before he can say gone. I say I'm not there when you're going to be dragging him. So please, when you're dragging him, I won't disturb you. You did not get notification, but you know you posted the comment and I liked it. I assumed okay, you will know that I'm going to come live. Okay. Sorry. Nessa Yenins, Michael. But English they flow for Esther Matt now. English they flow. And that Nessa Yenins, she sabi do well. Oh, sorry. I tell you the do my practice. Maybe I'll succeed this time. Mona rate me. I want read something. Religion is such a touchy subject in Nigeria. Quite frankly, I don't know how to do it. Yeah. I don't know how to do it. I give up. Esther wins. Hey. Monsieur Alakija is renowned troublemaker now. No man now. I say why he not show up for the when they open that their research center. When Alakija open. He say he not did the what even talk? What be the word when you use? He not did the philanthropic team. Now say you now they get team. Yeah. Okay now, billionaire things. What can I say? I don't know why you didn't get the notification. Oh, that's really weird. And I've come to 2 hours. Now that means in a replay you go there because I'm about to bounce. I'm about to bounce. Anyway, my people, I would have been gone since. So it's Kene CKP Michael. They use G stay hold me with style. We know how this thing works. Also, I don't know the time where you go stream. Nah, 4:30. I came out early. 4:30. That's what time I came out. Yeah. So are you saying that you don't get a notification? Did you click on the notification bell on my channel? Sometimes YouTube, they change things around. You know? Emmanuel, welcome. Oh, happy Friday. Well, to goes so. Zemain, welcome. Oh, greetings. Oh, good morning to you as well. Davenze na 3:46. Oh my goodness, you're in Vienna. Wow. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you for joining me. Oh, all the way from Australia. Wow. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. So how na dey for that Australia? Oh, I hope say cold not too much. Mona stay warm. Oh. You know. So let me see. Oh my goodness. It's cold, huh? Austria, not Australia. Oh yeah, Austria. Sorry, did I say Australia? Sorry. Austria, okay. I know, you're always the first. Maybe I should have sent you an email. I'm sorry. I was saying next time I'll send you, because now you part of the reason why I come out now because of you. I say, Tracy send me a message. Make I just show. And I was thinking that if I come early, you go even appear. No, say sorry. Next time. You didn't receive any notification. Oh. See, today I was stopped from helping a man. I'm reading a tweet. I was stopped from helping a man who was almost choking to death because he's a Muslim and I'm not. Nigerian nurse. I play the video for now. Person is die.
So there's something that just happened that just really pissed me off. So I went to send out some package for my parents, and on getting to the bag, I came down. The next person also came down, and by the time I turned to take my stuff from the booth, the guy that came down right after I did started choking. Yeah, and I ran to him. I wanted to do something we call Hemlich maneuver. So basically, I have to like stand behind him and put my hands like and raise. Immediately, I just held the man. One guy came and pulled me out. So I'm like, no, relax. I'm a nurse and I'm trying to help him since he's choking. He said, no, that he's a Muslim. I cannot just touch him like that. I'm like, this man is choking. He's choking because he was actually eating when we were in the car. My people, the guy refused for me to even touch that man. That's how I just came down. In my heart, I just said, may God help him not to die from that choking. And then I just went my way. When I was coming back, I didn't even look towards that direction. I took another way and I went home. What do you mean? This time and age, you're talking about being a Muslim and why he cannot why I cannot touch him. It baffles me because this thing is happening in the hospital. You see people, Muslims or other religions too, come to the hospital and they decide that they want a specific person, like either is a female or a male, to take care of them. You're not even sick, because if you're sick, you will not be thinking of if it's a male or a male or female nurse that is assigned to you. Please, you can do better. You can do really, really better. Honestly. Bye.
Can you imagine that? Now they hear, oh, Tracy, you see, my girl. Meanwhile, Alakija dey here. Alakija never dropped since. Alakija never dropped. Meanwhile, if na to come show off, tell us, say, yeah, billionaire things. We will quit here. Kene go come dey proud, they shine, use and shine our eye. They brag to us. May we see billionaire doings now. Kene cannot. Thank you very much, Tracy. I really appreciate. Oh my God, this is so nice. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate. Dev Anze says some people are inhuman. Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, that's the life that's the society we're now living. On that note, Tracy, thank you so much. Come on, who watched the boxing match between? It don't start because I say I want to watch am. It don't almost start Hey, whoa, make I see. Who is a boxing? Any boxing fan here? Anybody that's a boxing fan? Where are you? Say I. Say I. Let me see. It's on Netflix. Make I see. Usually they prop am up. Why no? Where is it? Okay, Jake and Joshua. Joshua and Jake. Oh shoot. Where is it? Recently added. Let's see. Oh my God. Hey, who's a boxing fan here?
Her opponent,
no manner, millionaire for mouth.
Champion, wearing the light purple trunks with black trim. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. She weighed in at 129.2 pounds. Tonight,
Masha, maybe we can do it together. I don't know. Time, guys. It's been real. It's been real. Thank you so much for joining me. I got to catch up with this one. I'm a boxing fan. I got to go see how. Make Joshua not fuck up. If Joshua fuck up, man, he go bad though. Nigeria no dey carry last. Okay, I hear Nana. AJ for life. Okay, you are supporting Joshua. All right. Who dey Jake side now? Nobody dey Jake side for here. All the Nigerians go support. I know that Joshua now go support. All right. Well, guys, let me wrap it up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Tracy, next time. Maybe tomorrow, if I get chance, I feel just play come. Aninye, thank you. I appreciate. Fake Jake. Make I say na fake na sabi. Kene, thank you. Even though you don't come out. When we don't they talk of your billions now, you don't run. Everyone that was able to join. Dave Nze, thank you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, sis. Tracy, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate. You don't make my evening. I go see that one take buy water tomorrow. Thank you. Enjoy. Stay warm, my people. We'll talk. Nigeria matter now. Now carry go forward. See you later, guys. Bye.